Hi, I'm Cathy Rooney, and I have a garden design, installation, and maintenance company. What we do is design gardens for clients with clients to meet all their needs and aesthetics, and install them, and then if they need us to take care of them, we take care of them. Sometimes we work with them to take care of them, and sometimes we install them and they take care of them moving forward. What I love about what I do is that I'm outside, this is my office, and some days it's really hot, other days it's really cold. I get to hear the birds, I get to see butterflies, I get to see all kinds of things, how plants are growing, and I find it immensely rewarding to be able to figure out how to make a system of plants work out in a garden and make it beautiful and interesting year-round for the client. We find out what they want, what their needs are, what are some very practical things, like where are they going to store their trash bins, where are they using paths across the gardens and landscape that might not be official paths yet, things like that. We take all those practical aspects, and we do a site analysis of the site. What are the light considerations? Where's the sun? Where's the shade? Views they want to hide, views they want to enjoy and encourage. Water, where is it really dry in the site? Where is it exposed to wind? Where might water be pooling? Where might water be a problem, like too close to a house, cutting across a driveway, creating ruts, all kinds of interesting things. So we take all that into account, and then we start thinking about what plants would work where. One of the practical things that I really like to do, which it turns out is based in permaculture, is the stacking of functions on a site. So I can not only make the site beautiful with all these plants, I can have it be drought tolerant, I can have the plants help suppress weeds, and I can also have them help sequester and hold water, and I can put forms into the site that will direct the water where we want it, where it will be beneficial, the most beneficial for not only the trees and the plants, but also to keep it away from practical things like the foundation, the garage. So that's one of the things that we really take into account when we look at a site. We do a planning sheet for everybody, and we all work on, here's what we think the priorities are this year. We go over it every year. Here's what we think these priorities might have changed. Oh, we knocked all that stuff off the list. Look at how much we did last year. So it's a good way for the client and ourselves to go, okay, we did accomplish stuff, even though it feels like we might not have gotten very far. So this landscape in particular has two different types of plantings in the main, one of which is full baking sun, very drought conditions, and then back under the trees, it's part to full shade, and because of the shade, it's less droughty, even though it's dry shade, but it doesn't dry out as fast as the areas in the sun do. And we've now configured the landscape after the flood this spring to move water in areas where we didn't move it before, but to direct it towards some dry wells that are in the landscape. A sizable portion of this landscape will be green all winter. There'll be something to look at in terms of textures, in terms of form and structure in the landscape. That's the other piece we do, because in New England, half of our time is spent without all these beautiful flowers around. I think in the long run, things will be okay, because in part, people are spending more time at home, they're spending more time walking through their neighborhoods, and they're enjoying nature. And nature has rebounded. There are more birds around, people are hearing them and seeing them, and they're appreciating them more. So in the long run, it's going to be a win. It's challenging. You can't shake people's hands, you can't give people hugs, that part's all challenging, but I think we're going to get through it. And I think that the end result is people have more appreciation for the green infrastructure than they did before. And I say infrastructure, it's our natural environment that we all depend on and that we need for our health. So one of the things that's really become clear in the pandemic is that people who are suffering more live in neighborhoods where there's more pollution, the air is less clean, and when you live out in a neighborhood like this with a lot of trees and plants and shrubs and flowers, the air is cleaner, and we all do better with a cleaner environment. Call me at 508-561-0532. There'll be a website up soon, which will be Designer of Greens.